R.I.P. Haken. Now, Haken was the first game on Steam I ever played, and the first FPS I also ever played. I didn't play it that much because I was on Mac at home, but my aunt had a PC, so whenever I went there, I would play it as long as I could. Eventually, it just kind of stopped. There were different games. I was able to I was able to buy things on Steam, but I would never forget the good times I had. Eventually, I reinstalled it because I realized that it was ending soon, and when I played that first match that I ever played in 10 years, it was glorious. I forgot how fast paced, how excellent the gameplay was, and I've realized how much fun it was. For a free to play game, it's actually relatively balanced. The gunplay is great, though you have light weapons and heavy weapons and use them marathon style with one button controlling one gun while the other button controlling the other. Any fan of arena shooters like Quake or Unreal Tournament will feel right at home in this game. But for the modes, you got your standard Call of Duty modes like deathmatch, team deathmatch. But you also have like a co-op horde mode, a TF2 capture the control points like mode, something called Siege that I never played, but from the description I would assume it's like Battlefront 2, the good ones, Galactic Conquest mode. The maps are really easy to adapt to, but they're bland as hell. My favorites are the ones that take place in dystopian cities, so I get to thrash around and mess up the street lamps and the cars and such. It's a nice touch. Though it's a game about the giant robots fighting each other and basically living a 9-year-old's fantasy, it feels relatively grounded, unlike things like MechWarrior Online, with lasers and such. This one only has projectile weapons and rocket launchers, which I do appreciate. When I realized it was ending, I checked on YouTube for people who were going to make a eulogy, and I found really no videos saying goodbye to Haken. Steam page you have it, but that doesn't really count. So I'm not going to let this game die in a silent death. I'm going to give it one last hurrah to Haken, my introduction to the FPS genre, a sick multi-game about giant robots to some, a Titanfall ripoff to others. May you never be forgotten. I'm Brightside, and hope you have a nice Black Friday.